So while I agree and acknowledge the need for positive news, I'm also slightly concerned by the idea because, like, whether we like it or not, bad stuff happens in the world. So is it fair to turn a blind eye to it? Or, like, say, for example, should we not talk about or not report on, say, Afghanistan, what's happening there right now, or like all the other major stuff that does happen?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So here's how I would answer that question. Imagine right now, if you lived in a town where all there was to eat was McDonald's. That's all there was. If you wanted to go out to eat anywhere, anytime, there was only McDonald's out there. And so, if your parents wanted to go out, they'd say, hey, where should we go to eat today? All the kids would say McDonald's, McDonald's, because that's what they've been conditioned to go out to. Now, what happens in that town if you're the first person to open up a Whole Foods, on an organic market that sells healthy, wholesome food? And take it a step further. What if you open up the first Whole Foods market and you make it the same price, the same distance to your home, and the same convenience level as McDonald's? Suddenly now people will have a choice. Very few people will say, I will only go to Whole Foods from now on. You'll get about 5% of people that will just become Whole Foods loyalists and they won't go anywhere else and they insist. You see this now in America. There are people who go to Whole Foods, they're wearing their yoga pants, they're drinking their organic $10 water from like some plastic, from this glass bottle thing, and they swear that they will only eat at Whole Foods. But that's not the majority of people. The majority of people will actually go to both. They'll make some sort of routine where when they want something wholesome and refreshing and good for them, they'll go to Whole Foods. But once in a while, they'll also go to McDonald's too. And so I think you actually need both. And what we're doing is we're just offering people a choice. And we're saying, look, make us part of your wholesome, balanced breakfast. So go and have your, oily eggs and croissants and danishes, but give yourself a wholesome smoothie on the side. And that's us. We want to be your wholesome smoothie. We want to be that part of your daily diet that's good for you. And so we actually don't need to move everybody else out of the market. What we can do is just offer people an alternative and see if they'll come to us as part of their day. And that's what we're hoping to see.
So much.